sleeping. Oh, shaky shake. Oh, big stretch. Hi, mama. Hey, girl. You gotta go to the bathroom? Bless you. You gotta go to the bathroom? Let's go to the bathroom. Come on. Let's go to the bathroom. Hey, mama. Oh, you're so sweet. You have a good sleep, mama? Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you're just sweet, baby. You're just sweet, baby. Come on, let's go to the bathroom. We got a busy day today, okay? Hey guys, it's Dr. Bree here, and come and do a reset day with me. Today we're just doing some chores and hanging out with Miss Pearl. I know I haven't posted in like forever. It's been like 8 months. A lot has happened in 8 months. I got a miniature Schnauzer. A lot has happened. We want to keep you guys updated on nurse practitioner and going to school and all things DNP, FNPC, even nursing. So if you have any questions, please put them below and I'll do a huge Q&A. So today's just like a reset day. So what I'm gonna do first is just do my makeup. We gotta give Miss Pearl a bath. I'll take you guys along for that. And then I gotta like do some cooking and cleaning and just reset. Okay, so this is just basically the look, just like a no makeup look. But now we're gonna give Miss Pearl a bath. She doesn't know what's going on, but look at her. You ready for your bath? You want a bath? See it? Good girl, good girl. Let's go get bath. So if you have like a dog or a puppy or yeah, if you have any types of animals, please comment below and tell me how you get your bath day. But this, no, leave that trash alone. We're gonna use is a probiotic puppy shampoo and conditioner, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of this in her bath water, and then this is what I'm gonna use to get her bath. As you see, it's boiling up. This is enough water for her. I'm gonna put a little bit more cold water in there. You waiting for your bath, mama? You wanna take the bath? Ooh, this is nice. You getting ready for your bath? So Miss Pearl just got her bath and now she's going up for her post-bath nap. It is currently 3:50, so she'll probably come back out about 4:30. We kind of like a short nap because she had her bigger nap earlier throughout the day. This is just so she doesn't have her zoomies and then she can just kind of relax after a bath. I'm about to clean up the kitchen. Got to do these dishes and then make some lunch. I'm probably not gonna eat lunch. I'll probably just make dinner and just eat dinner. But yeah, that's pretty much it right now. So let's get this place cleaned up. When I'm at work, it's kind of hard sometimes to stay hydrated, so I'm trying to figure out like ways that I can drink at work. I really like taking a tumbler cup because when I go into patient's room, I'm not able to see the tumbler cup because it's in the office and a lot of people are in and out of the office. Like little mini waters, but I'm trying to see if there's something else I can do so I can stay hydrated. If you guys have any tips or recommendations, please put them below. Okay, so I do have to clean the bathroom whenever I give Miss Pearl a bath. I do clean the bathroom, but I have to do like a huge bathroom clean anyway. So after I do the dishes, I'm gonna do that, and then I have to do some clothes. But something that I did want to talk to you guys about was just like prescribing medications and how sometimes that can be a little bit scary. You're dealing with medications that you're unfamiliar with, or when you're initiating medications, a lot of times it's like, when do I start medication? When do I start cholesterol medication? When do I go ahead and start anti-diabetic medication? When do I go ahead and start my blood pressure medications? Like, sometimes that can be a little scary when the patient isn't on medications and then you have to initiate that. How do you do it? The biggest thing that I recommend for that is using your guidelines, also using your labs, looking at your patient history. If your patient blood sugar is just up like by 5 points, and then their A1C is just up by like if their A1C is like 5.8 and it's in the red for pre-diabetes, looking at your guidelines will help guide you. So with like pre-diabetes, you don't really have to treat that. You just work on diet and exercise, give them time to do the diet and exercise, then see them again. So a lot of times you don't always have to start medication, always using your first lines of diet and exercise. Sometimes forget, like, diet and exercise can really help. My DMP project was on exercise and how it helps stage 1 hypertension. So exercise is very effective. There's so much research and evidence-based practice on it. Some cases you do have to initiate medication. Like if their A1C is 7 and they, they're not on any medication guidelines, they start them on medication adjunct with the diet and exercise. You have that gray area. My biggest advice for that is to look at your guidelines. What does that mean? Like, I say that all the time, like guidelines. What does that mean? Guidelines are usually on your up-to-date. A lot of times your company that you work for, they will have a up-to-date that is kind of like built into your login. So you just go to uptodate.com and then you can just search for basically anything. I love UpToDate. I use UpToDate all the time, especially when I was first starting. I use UpToDate like every single day. I still use UpToDate, especially when I'm thinking about like treatment plans or what I need to do or the medications I need to start them on. So one thing that's great about UpToDate is they have algorithms, especially like when you're talking about, let's go back to diabetes medication. So like starting them on, if they're in a certain RAM, if their A1C is 8, where are you going to start them at, what dosage. Guidelines can also be under the NCBI or STAT Pearls, which is just basically the government's evidence research page for your guidelines. So, and then a lot of times your company will also have a set list of guidelines. The company that I work for, they have their own guidelines that when they say like initiate blood pressure medication, it's good to have those tools in the back when you're prescribing, because sometimes it can be a little bit tricky. Sometimes it can be a little bit nerve-wracking, especially when it's your first patient. I remember when I first started insulin, I was so nervous about it because I was like, oh, insulin. But the good thing about insulin is there is an algorithm for prescribing it, and to stress out. And then plus, insulin isn't your first line. It's when everything else had failed. And in that case, when I was prescribing insulin, all of the anti-diabetic medications failed, so I had to put the patient on insulin. Looking at your guidelines will help out with that. There's an algorithm for everything. You're never alone when you're practicing. Even though you may feel alone, you're not alone because you have so many tools. Medicine is always changing, practice is always changing, so that's why it's always important to stay up to date. Okay, so let me finish these dishes and I'll see you guys later. What I'm about to do is just make my lunch. Well, it's kind of late, so it's probably my dinner recipe, because I did get some chopped spinach, some whole leaf spinach. I got some frozen spinach. I like fresh spinach, but it takes me a while to eat it because like I eat it for my breakfast and the eggs, and so then I run out of it and then it withers. So I got some frozen spinach. And then I have a pack of chicken that was defrosting, because we go to Costco and we get like a pack of chicken and it's like 1, 2, 3, cut off a section, let it defrost. Okay, so I like to cut down the chicken because it gives you the illusion that you have more chicken than you do. Now I'm just gonna like put some seasoning on this, and then we're just gonna I thought I was gonna make the spinach recipe with the cheese and the almond flour, but I still have so much to do, so I'm just gonna cook it on top of the stove. Okay, since I'm not gonna make the spinach quiche, I think that's what it was supposed to be, like a spinach quiche, like a spinach juice for quiche. So what I'm gonna make is some cheddar biscuits. These are gonna be low carb, so I'm using almond flour. I'll be using some Greek yogurt. This will just give it that twang and it will give it some extra protein. Then we're using a little bit of cheddar, a little bit of baking flour. No, not baking flour, baking powder to give it some rise. A little bit of garlic and pepper so it can have like that Red Lobster cheddar biscuit taste. When it comes to me with recipes, I'll also put an egg in there, but when it comes to me with recipes, I kind of just wing it. But you can probably find this recipe all over the internet. It's just like a low carb biscuit. The thing about when you're doing like low carb, you'll start making the same thing over and over. So the recipes are just here. They're just right here. Grams, so really 15. So we'll say 15. We'll say Miss Pearl! Miss Pearl! Hey girl, what are you doing? You just having some fun? Okay, well the chicken's looking pretty good, and then this is the spinach. I just added some seasonings to it. This is 7 ounces of chicken because I'm doing weightlifting, and the cooked spinach, and then these little garlic biscuits. Hey girl. So this is what we mean when I say like we house line her, just house line her so she's being watched while like I'm cleaning up or doing something. She's not always house line, but this is just when I need a focal point of her. Okay, so I'm about to head out to Walmart because Miss Pearl's out of food, so I'm gonna head out there. So I just got back from Walmart. I got Miss Pearl something to eat. I was gonna go to the gym, but the time kind of slipped away and the gym closes at around 11. I do need to take off my nails though, because the day when I was like taking Miss Pearl a bath, my nail popped off. So I'm gonna take these off. I do have an appointment to get them redone Monday. Pretty busy recharge day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Hey Dr. B. See you guys like sometime this week. Bye.